Hi boys and girls, Mrs. Lintner. I hope you're doing well. I have a story to read for you tonight. It's called The Three Silly Billies. It's by Margie Palatini and illustrated by Barry Moser. And see if you can think of what story this is like by the time we get to the end of it. The three silly Billies were ready to kick up their heels and have some fun in the sun. They packed up their old jalopy, and with a spit, a chug, and a honk, off they toddled. Down the hill and through the woods went the Billies until they came to a small wooden bridge that crossed a very deep river. Clackety-clack, clackety-clack, clackety-clack. "Who's crossing my bridge?" shouted a grumpy, stumpy little man who was blocking their path. "We're the Billies, Billy Bob, Billy Bo, and just plain Billy," explained the biggest Billy, who was Bob. "We're revved up and ready to roll." "Hold your horsepower," said the little man with a stamp, a stomp, and a snort. "This is a troll bridge. I'm the troll. Now start passing the buck." "A buck?" said just plain Billy, "but that's 4 quarters, 10 dimes, 20 nickels, 100 pennies. That's one whole dollar." "This isn't a freeway," said the greedy, grumpy little man. "Just show me the money." Billy Bob had 30 cents. Billy Bo had 20 cents. And as usual, just plain Billy had no sense at all. No matter how they added it up, the three silly Billies did not have enough money to pay the troll. But the middle Billy, who was Bo, had an idea. "What we need is a carpool. We can share the fare." So Billy Bob opened the trunk, Billy Bo pumped up the pool, and just plain Billy fetched some pails of water. With a splish, a splash, and a slosh, the three silly Billies grabbed their rubber duckies and jumped into the carpool. "We'll just wait and wait for someone to jump in and join us," said Billy Bo with a bob. The troll grumbled, "Crazy kids." He shook his head at their silliness and stomped back to his troll booth. Looks like a lot of fun. And then, clackety-clack, clackety-clack, clackety-clack. "Who's crossing my bridge?" shouted the troll. "It's just us, the 3 bears from the other side of the river," answered the big Papa Bear. "We're taking a walk through the woods before dinner." "Looky here, Teddy," said the little man with a stamp and a stomp and a snort. "All you'll be eating is dust from détour de jour, unless you start coughing up some coins." "Oh dear," said Papa Bear, looking in his wallet. "I only have 1 thin dime." "Oh my," said Mama Bear, peeking into her purse. "I only have 1 wooden nickel." Baby Bear cried, "Don't count on me. I don't even get an allowance." The troll grunted, "Ugh, then take a hike." Mama Bear fretted, "Whatever will we do? If we don't get home soon, our porridge will be cold." "And I hate cold porridge," said Papa Bear with a worried sigh. "Why not add your money and our money?" blurted out Billy Bob. "Join our carpool so we can cross the bridge together." "Makes a lot of sense to me," said Baby Bear. "Where are my water wings?" So Billy Bob added up the moolah. Billy Bo held out the pot, and Papa, Mama, and little Bear, Baby Bear, jumped feet first into the carpool. The water was just right. "I still say that idea is all wet," mumbled the troll. He shook his head at their silliness and stomped back to his troll booth. And then, clackety-clack, clackety-clack, clackety-clack. "Who's crossing my bridge?" shouted the troll. "It's only me, Little Red Riding Hood. I'm on my way to Grandma's house." "Well, you can kiss seeing your granny goodbye, unless you have a bill in that basket, missy," said the little man with a stamp, a stomp, and a snort. "Can't you see the sign?" "Oh my goodness, what a big toe you have," sighed Little Red Riding Hood. But all Little Red Riding Hood could find in her basket was 1 crummy quarter, a gooey nickel, and 3 sticky pennies. "Hey, Red, don't be blue," called out Billy Bob. "Pool your resources with ours so we can cross the bridge together." "Count me in," said Little Red, making a splash. "Pitiful party animals," grumbled the troll. He shook his head at their silliness and stomped back to his troll booth. And then, clackety-clack, clackety-clack, clackety-clack. "Who's crossing my bridge?" shouted the troll. "It's just Jack. I'm bringing my poor mother some magic beans I traded for our cow." "Beans? You need a reality check, Junior," said the little man with a stamp, a stomp, and a snort. The boy held out his hand. "But all I have left are these beans and 2 pennies. Then hit the road, Jack, shouted the troll, spilling the beans into the river. Poor Jack didn't have a clue what to do. Don't worry, kiddo, called Billy Bo. Put in your 2 cents over here. So splish, splash, in jumped Jack, who plunked down his pennies and topped off the pot. The troll stamped and stomped. He stormed and stooped. He snorted and cavorted until he was blue in the face. I want my money, you 4-legged Wadinskis, he shouted, tramping up to the carpool. Give it to me now, 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 now. Mama Bear raised an eyebrow at such behavior. You know, little fellow, I think you deserve everything that's coming to you. The troll snorted. So let me have it. Billy Bob looked at Billy Bo, who gave a nod to just plain Billy, who pulled the plug. Everybody out of the pool. Whoosh. Uh-oh. Man overboard, called out Billy Bob, tossing the troll a spare tire. And as the grumpy, greedy little man glugged and gulped, Jack, Red, Papa, Mama, and little baby bear waved goodbye and floated safely across to the other side of the river, where they hurried home to meet their mother, visit Granny, and eat their porridge. There's the troll. The 3 silly Billies turned over the pot and dumped every last penny, nickel, dime, and quarter into the troll's troll booth. Plink, plunk, clink, clink, clunk, exactly $1. And across the small wooden bridge that crossed the very deep river went the 3 silly Billies for some fun in the sun, which would be the end, but then... Uh-oh. Let's see what happens. Clackety-clack, clackety-clack, clackety-clack. Oh, who's crossing my bridge now? Grumbled the troll with a soggy sigh and a gurgle. Just old me, bellowed the giant with a sniff. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Is that a troll I smell? Yummy, yum, yum. The sign here says, under new management. So I guess the giant took over management of the troll bridge. So this story is like the 3 Billy Goats Gruff, and I really like it because I got it my first year of teaching, and my friend who was my mentor that year gave it to me, and I love this story, and I love to read it to my students every year, so I hope you really liked it. And I just want you all to know that we miss you and miss being at school, and we hope to see you back soon, and I hope you're enjoying your spring break and your time at home with your family. And like I said, hope to see you soon. Bye.